We love it. Nice urgency.
10 more seconds to have that away. 9, 8, I have a yellow folder away. 7, 6, 5, 4,
There's more
3,
relatable about that. If there's a desk issue, I wouldn't have any issues with you.
1,
Just scooping back a little bit. I think that might be your best.
0. I'll leave it
Right
right
on
here.
top.
Thank you for meeting that countdown. One aim, and then I want you to cover up this problem. One aim, and then cover up the problem. Supreme, go ahead.
How would you be able to use equations to solve Biglow problem?
Cover up that problem. We're going to do more visualization where I tell you a story and you get ready to retell that story. Cover up that problem in the next 5. Flip it over like Nicholas did, that's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. If you are someone who's thinking, I can't really remember this, and you want to start drawing, that's fine, but don't look at the words just yet. Here's the story that I'm going to tell you today. Sit up. Ms. Biglow, this is the one where I told the story and then I lost my voice and I was like, better not say. We're going to redo some story problems. Mariah, please sit up. And you're covering up that word problem. We're not looking at it just yet. You're listening to the story. Your job right now, listen to the details. Be ready for some questions. You're going to retell this story. My friend Nicholas, she has a pretty big family. She earns a weekly allowance from her parents, right? Weekly allowance for like doing her chores, cleaning her room, whatever. We don't really know how much the weekly allowance is, but we know that she gets paid for it. She went to the movies. She went with Miss Biglow to see Hidden Figures, and she was super excited. But she had to spend half of her allowance on it. Half of that whole allowance, I don't know how much it was, but she spent half of it at the movies. So she tried to make some extra money, and she was like, Mom, Dad, I'll do the dishes. Can I earn some of this money back? And they gave her $4 back. Once they were done with all of that, she got that extra money back. $4, it's not bad for doing some dishes. She finished the day with $12. What do you know about this story? What did I just tell you that you know about this story? Who is it about? What did you hear about? What are some numbers that jumped out to you? Ulysses, tell me one thing you learned.
Nicholas is doing chores for her mother, and her parents, and she gets $4
For what?
doing chores.
$4 for doing chores. Jeffrey.
I'm Rebecca disagree. She got $12 for doing dishes after she went to the movies and wasted half of her allowance and finished off with 12.
Spring?
No.
We also know that she ended the day with
Anything else? Morgan?
We don't know how much she got paid.
Ulysses?
Before she spent it.
Do we know how much she got paid total? Do we know how much that allowance is worth?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Madhu? You know how much it is? We're going to talk about that. Open up to this word problem. We're going to look at it a second time because some of you are mixing up some of the details. Let's read the word problem now that we have it in our mind. Nicholas is doing some chores. The name here is different. That's fine. This is about Ohima doing her chores. Read for us, please, Justin.
Ohima receives a weekly allowance from her parents. She spent half of this week's allowance at the movies, but then earned an additional $4 for performing extra chores. If she didn't spend any additional money and finished her work at $12, what is Ohima's weekly allowance?
You have 1 minute to draw a picture of that problem silently. Go ahead. 1 minute, draw your picture. If you finish, you can jump down to equation. Thanks, Akeem started right away. You're finished with the equation, you take matches. This picture some parts, call it an equation. Draw a picture of what you're supposed to do. 30 more seconds to finish up your picture. Aaliyah's already there and she's writing her equations. You're ready to talk to me. We're working on everybody doing those claps. Justin and Miriam, please join us. Jonathan, do it again. A lot of beautiful pictures I'm not going to show just yet because I want you to have a chance to share with your shoulder partner. You have 1 minute to share your picture and then try to write an equation that goes with this problem. What are you doing right now in shoulder partners? Mayoki. I'm gonna say it again. Share your picture, write the equation. What are you doing right now, Morgan?
I'll share your picture right here.
1 minute on the clock, class your restaurant. Aaliyah, turn around. Chloe, turn around. You listen to your picture. Or behind me. Picture, Nicolasa, doing chores, and spend all of money. Half, so I will write that half. You will draw all money.
Listen,
Last, she gets some money by doing that.
it's a work, get up. I ain't gonna do it.
I really need
Yeah, by doing this, he says, equals, and then,
I want this Next faucet, eyes are back up here. Discipline sounds great. I'm worried about our e-block though because not everyone's doing those claps. This is the first picture that I saw that I really liked, that I wanted to show. It's Chloe's. She's doing some chores. She draws the dollar sign, goes to a movie, spends half, has 12 left. I love that you included has 12 left after the equal sign because that is what's left over. It's the end of the number sentence. She then just wrote this equation. I'm wondering how we feel about this equation here. Let's start with equal 12. If you believe that equals 12 is the end of that equation, two snaps on 2. 1, 2. Disagree, 1, 2. Okay? Ulysses, I'm going to check in with you. How do we feel about 4? 4 just kind of hanging out alone. Amaya?
I agree because it doesn't say that she earns $4 for doing something like, it doesn't say like, oh, for example, it doesn't say $4 for doing per dish. It just says she earned $4 to do all the dishes. That's why I agree with it, and I would just put the 1/2 in front of the M.
Oh, you're jumping over this one. Okay, I totally agree. 4 is alone. Like, that's just a number that stood alone in the problem. There wasn't any keyword about per, like you said. How do we feel about M times a half? Christian?
Or you could also put divided by 2 because you're finding a half.
Yeah, let's, I like Amaya's idea of a half M. They actually tell us to use A. A half A plus 4 equals 12. The reason I'm doing this is the order that all of our equations have been in. Coefficient variable plus the constant equals something. I totally agree with Christian though, you could do A divided by 2. Let's leave it like this for now, make your paper look like mine. Leah's already there. Let's do 2 snaps on 2 for excellent shoulder partner talk, tight faucet, and Chloe's beautiful picture. 2 snaps on 2 to those guys, 1, 2. This is the same old equation that we've been solving for 2 weeks. I want you to try it alone, independently. Here's what I'm looking for. Solve and T-check. If you finish, you can go on. Solve and T-check. 1 minute to get that done, silently, independently. Solve and T-check.
I've heard her say silently and independently, and I'm continuing to watch her during her massage.
Could you just start with, if you did things equals, is that the
Time for them to start.
Would you like to take one that could go again?
Yeah.
You could start with 12 is equal to something. Oh, 12. She finishes your by 12. So you do the plus 4. Ready? Plus 4. You could do divide by 2. I'm using A because they said use A. And then 12 is what was left over at the end. So this would just be 12. You could definitely start with it too, so I started with this one. Sure, so I'll probably do more of these. You finish your solving.
So let's make sure you first start with that and then solve.
Thanks for using crayons. Try to compare answers because I'm seeing lots of different ones.
I got 2.
4. That only says it's unreasonable.
I'd like to know what I start with. Do I start here, half A, or do I start with this +4? We're gonna vote 1 or 2. Please do not hold your number in the air, you're holding it on your chest, 1 or 2. Do you think I need to divide by half or subtract 4? 1 or 2? Make a vote on your chest in the next 5. Thank you, Madoon. Voting on your chest in 4, 3, 2, 1. On your chest, 0. Yeah, I'm seeing half and half, which was Biglow mentioned. Hakeem, what do you think?
I think it's 1 because if you're following the rules of MDAS, multiplication comes first.
Okay. You got lots of hands calling something.
Richard.
I agree with you, because if you follow the isolation, you gotta get the person closest to the variable. You gotta separate them from the variable, so you gotta push them to the side, so you gotta do that first.
You're saying like person because you're thinking of like the basketball thing you talked about? I don't see any people here, so I'm just trying to like make this connection. Yeah, get the person away. Yeah, Miriam?
I respectfully disagree. I think you have to subtract 4 because like it's kind of we're going in the opposite direction of the order of operations since we're solving for the variable. So we have to subtract 4.
I like to go back to box method when I'm, Jonathan, please sit up. When I'm a little stuck, I just kind of go back to box method. What is happening first, like Richard was saying? The first person, that's